Excuse me. I am standing at the famous Golden Plaza entrance of Rockefeller Center in Midtown Manhattan in New York City for the very first time, and I want to ride up to top of the rock and find the best free view spot like a local, but I do not know what to say in English.
Hi, I am Emma. Today's English is slow and easy. Just relax and listen along. Have you ever stepped out onto a high open-air observation deck above a huge shining city? And just frozen? A 360-degree view of skyscrapers, a long glass viewing rail packed with tourists, the wind in your hair, the Empire State Building glowing in the south, a friendly observatory worker standing nearby with a calm smile, a small line of visitors waiting for the best view spot. And you thought, I want the best free view in this whole deck. But how do I even ask? Where do the locals actually stand? What if I sound like a clueless tourist? Today, Hannah is going to ride the elevator high above Manhattan to one of the most famous observation decks in all of New York City. Top of the Rock at Rockefeller Center. The legendary three-tiered open-air observatory on top of the 30 Rock skyscraper, world famous since 1933. A 360-degree open-air view of the Empire State Building, Central Park, the Hudson River, and the whole shining skyline of Manhattan. The whole heart of Midtown New York City spread out beneath one open-air deck. And here is the magic part. Hannah is going to use one tiny, polite phrase with a friendly observatory worker at top of the rock that will turn a packed elevator deck into her personal top of the rock view tour and score her the best free view spot in all of Rockefeller Center. You can use this exact phrase the next time you want the best view at any observation deck, anywhere in the world. So grab your camera. Let us head up to top of the rock. Welcome back to Easy English with Emma. Today, Hannah is starting her bright afternoon at Bryant Park in Midtown Manhattan, finishing the last quiet 10 minutes on a green park bench near the fountain and walking just a few blocks east along busy Midtown sidewalks to the famous Golden Plaza entrance of Rockefeller Center. In front of her, the soaring limestone tower of 30 Rock rising tall above the Golden Plaza of Rockefeller Center, the iconic flags lining the sunken plaza below, the polished gold elevator lobby just inside the entrance, the friendly observatory greeters of top of the rock smiling near the elevators, the gleaming glass walls of the 70th floor open-air deck high above Manhattan just visible in her imagination, a small friendly line of visitors waiting on the plaza outside the top of the rock entrance. She has 3 missions. 1. Ride the elevator up to the 70th floor open-air deck of top of the rock and ask a friendly observatory worker for the best free view spot of the day. 2. Walk along the open-air rail of top of the rock toward the south side and ask a friendly top of the rock worker about the best angle on the Empire State Building plus the best second deck view. 3. Pause near the north side glass rail at top of the rock and get insider tips from a friendly top of the rock worker on the best spot to actually stand and enjoy Central Park and the Hudson River. In the US, UK, Canada, and Australia, stepping out onto a packed open-air observation deck like top of the rock can feel overwhelming. Tourists everywhere, the wind on your face, the Empire State Building glowing in the south, a small line of visitors behind you. But do not worry. With the right polite phrases, even the busiest observatory worker at top of the rock will smile and point you to the best free view spot in the whole deck. By the end of this video, you will be able to walk into a real New York City observation deck like top of the rock with confidence, use the magic phrase to ask an observatory worker for the best free view spot of the day, not just any spot, talk about real New York skyline life. The Empire State Building, Central Park, the Hudson River, the open-air rails of Rockefeller Center. In simple, natural English, and enjoy top of the rock like a real Manhattan local. Ready? Let us ride the elevator up to top of the rock. Here are today's 5 top of the rock key phrases. Repeat each one with me. Nice and slow. Key phrase 1. Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day? Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day? Beautiful. This is today's magic phrase. Use it with a friendly observatory worker at top of the rock. Or any worker at any observation deck, rooftop, or viewing platform in the world. Instead of, "Where is good?" or "What can I see?" you are asking for the best free view spot of the day. Suddenly that observatory worker becomes your personal view guide. Key phrase 2. What's the best angle on the Empire State Building today? What's the best angle on the Empire State Building today? Lovely. Use this along the south side open-air rail of top of the rock with any friendly worker. Asking about the best angle. Instead of just, "Where can I see it?" Invites the worker to share the real story behind the picture-perfect view of the Empire State Building rising tall over Midtown Manhattan since 1931. Key phrase 3. Could you recommend the best second deck view? Could you recommend the best second deck view? Great. Use this anywhere along the 3 open-air decks of top of the rock. A small open question turns a quiet glass rail into a whole afternoon of Rockefeller Center view tips. The 67th floor lower deck, the 69th floor middle deck, the famous 70th floor top deck, the special open-air rail spots that locals love best. Key phrase 4. Where do locals actually stand? Where do locals actually stand? Perfect. A super useful phrase at any observation deck in New York City. Asking where locals actually stand. Instead of just, "Where can I look?" Gets you the quiet corner of the rail, the warm sunny spot, the perfect free view spot for your photos. Simple, friendly, and works at every rooftop and observatory in Manhattan and beyond. Key phrase 5. What's the best way to see Central Park from up here? What's the best way to see Central Park from up here? Wonderful. Use this with a friendly top of the rock worker at the north side rail. Observation decks have layers. The south view, the north view, the east view, the west view. Asking this tiny question turns an observatory worker into your personal Manhattan skyline planner. One small question, a whole afternoon of insider view tips along the Hudson River and Central Park sides of the deck. These 5 phrases are gold for top of the rock. And for any observation deck, rooftop, or viewing platform in the world. Now let us see Hannah use them at top of the rock. Alright. Hannah has just ridden the polished glass elevator high above Manhattan from the Golden Plaza entrance of Rockefeller Center up to the 70th floor open-air top deck of top of the rock. She steps out of the elevator into the bright open-air light at the top of 30 Rock, the fresh sky breeze cool on her face, the gleaming glass viewing rail just ahead, the wide 360-degree skyline of Manhattan spreading out forever in every direction. The Empire State Building rising tall in the south, Central Park unfolding in the north, the Hudson River glowing in the west. Standing calmly near the top of the elevator landing is Daniel. A friendly man in his late 30s with short dark hair, warm fair skin, and an easy welcoming smile, wearing a plain dark navy short-sleeved observatory staff shirt under a plain dark navy top of the rock-style jacket, his hands resting easily near a small plain clipboard at his side, looking up with a warm patient smile as Hannah steps onto the open-air deck.
Hi. Sorry to bother you. Wow, this is my first time at top of the rock. The view is incredible.
Welcome to Top of the Rock. You picked a great moment. The afternoon light just turned golden about 30 minutes ago, perfect for the open-air deck. Is this your very first time at Rockefeller Center?
Yes. I just walked a few blocks east from Bryant Park. Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day?
Great question. Honestly? For a first-timer at Top of the Rock, the move is the south side open-air rail right over there. That's the classic angle on the Empire State Building rising tall over Midtown Manhattan. The view is clear, the sky is open, the Empire State Building is right there in the center of the frame. That's the iconic Top of the Rock view.
Oh wow, that sounds perfect. What's the best angle on the Empire State Building today?
Today, the south side rail of the 70th floor open-air deck is the best by far. Clear sky. Golden afternoon light. The whole Empire State Building rising tall, the streets of Midtown Manhattan stretching south below, the Brooklyn skyline glowing far in the distance. We've had visitors taking that shot from this rail since Rockefeller Center opened the observation deck in 1933. Cool, right?
That's amazing. And the open-air feeling. Is that the heart of Top of the Rock?
You got it. The open-air rail is the secret. No blast between you and Manhattan. Just fresh sky breeze, soft sunlight, and the whole skyline open in front of you. If you want to feel the heart of Top of the Rock, walk to the south side rail right at the top of 30 Rock. You'll feel the whole Rockefeller Center sky in one moment.
That sounds perfect. Should I head to the south rail next?
Absolutely. And one more tip. My buddy Marcus is working the south side rail today. Salt and pepper hair, very kind. Tell him Daniel sent you. He knows every story about Top of the Rock since the early 2000s. He'll point you to the best second deck view in the whole observatory.
Wow, thank you so much, Daniel. You just turned the Top of the Rock elevator landing into my whole orientation.
That's what we do here. Welcome to Top of the Rock. And welcome to Rockefeller Center.
Wonderful, Hannah. Look at how she started. Hi. Sorry to bother you. Wow, this is my first time at Top of the Rock. The view is incredible. 3 tiny ideas, but they do so much work. Sorry to bother you plus first time plus a real compliment about the Top of the Rock view. That's a magic combo at any observation deck in the world. Daniel instantly wanted to help. Then the big one. Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day? Notice. She did not say. Where is good? Or what can I see? She asked for the best free view spot of the day. Those exact words turned Daniel from a quiet observatory worker into her personal Top of the Rock view guide. Also notice. Hannah asked a beautiful follow-up question. What's the best angle on the Empire State Building today? That tiny question gave her the South Side Rail story, the 1933 observatory history, the golden afternoon light detail, and a recommendation to find Marcus at the South Side Rail. 1 question is good. 2 questions turn an observatory worker into a guide. Use these phrases anywhere. At an observation deck, at a rooftop, at a viewing platform, at Top of the Rock in Rockefeller Center, anywhere in the world. Politeness plus asking for the best free view spot of the day equals friends and incredible local view tips. Hannah walks a few steps from the elevator landing of Top of the Rock along the wide open-air top deck, the fresh sky breeze cool on her face, past tourists snapping photos along the gleaming glass viewing rail, toward the south side open-air rail at the far end of the deck. The 70th floor of 30 Rock hums softly with the warm sound of the afternoon city wind, a small line of visitors lifting their phones along the south rail just visible against the wide blue sky. Along the south side open-air rail, the Empire State Building rises tall and gleaming in the middle distance, the streets of Midtown Manhattan stretching south below, the Brooklyn skyline glowing in the distance. At the south rail, Marcus. A friendly man in his 50s with kind eyes, salt and pepper hair, warm fair skin, and a calm welcoming smile, wearing a plain dark navy short-sleeved observatory staff shirt under a plain dark navy top of the rock-style jacket. Stands with one hand resting easily on the glass viewing rail near a small plain folded map, looking up with a warm patient smile.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt. Daniel at the elevator landing sent me over. He said you're the man for Top of the Rock stories.
Ah, Daniel. Of course he did. He sends all the first-timers down to my Southside Rail. Welcome to Top of the Rock. What can I do for you?
Marcus, could you recommend the best second deck view?
Oh, with pleasure. Easy answer. The 69th floor middle deck. Top of the Rock has 3 open-air decks. The 67th floor lower deck, the 69th floor middle deck, and the 70th floor top deck right here. The 69th floor middle deck has been the quiet hidden favorite of Rockefeller Center locals for almost 30 years. Fewer crowds, lower glass rail, perfect angle on the Empire State Building, and the whole skyline of Manhattan open in front of you. It's the living room deck of Top of the Rock.
That sounds magical. And what's the best angle on the Empire State Building today?
Now that's the right question. Okay. The best angle on the Empire State Building today is right here at the Southside open-air rail of the 70th floor of Top of the Rock. Stand at the corner where the rail meets the limestone wall of 30 Rock. Lift your phone slowly. Frame the Empire State Building in the center, the streets of Midtown Manhattan stretching down below. Look up at the golden afternoon light over Rockefeller Center. That's the best skyline shot in all of Manhattan. And it's free, open air, and perfect.
That sounds perfect. How long have you been working at Top of the Rock?
Since the early 2000s. Started right here at the Southside Rail when I was younger. Same skyline. Same Empire State Building. Same warm fresh sky breeze blowing over Rockefeller Center. The faces along the rail change, but Top of the Rock stays the same. That's why we love it.
Wow, Marcus, that's incredible. Where do locals actually stand when they want the best Empire State Building photo?
Great follow-up question. When locals come up to Top of the Rock, they drift to the southeast corner of the 70th floor open-air rail. The one with a clear unblocked view of the Empire State Building rising tall over Manhattan. Or the Southside rail of the 69th floor middle deck. Locals don't fight for the rail. We rotate. That's the Top of the Rock way.
That makes so much sense. Thank you so much, Marcus.
Go find your view spot at the Northside Rail next. Stand 10 minutes. Watch Central Park glow green in the afternoon sun. And hey! My buddy James is working the Northside Rail today. Curly hair, very kind. Tell him Marcus sent you. He'll set you up with the best tip for actually enjoying Central Park and the Hudson River from Top of the Rock.
I'll go find him right now. Thank you, Marcus.
Welcome to Top of the Rock. Come back to the Southside Rail anytime.
Amazing. Look at what just happened at the Southside Rail of Top of the Rock in Rockefeller Center. Hannah did not just get a view recommendation. She got the whole story of the observatory. The 3 open-air decks, the southeast corner spot, the Empire State Building angle, the early 2000s. And a personal introduction to a worker named James at the Northside Rail. Why did the magic phrase work so well? Could you recommend the best second deck view? Let us break it down. Could you recommend? Equals polite. Soft, open, friendly. Marcus relaxed instantly. The best second deck view. Equal specific. You are asking for the best, not just any view. Second deck makes Marcus smile. You are not asking for the obvious 70th floor, you are asking like a real local. View. Equals grounded. You are showing you mean the open-air rail of top of the rock specifically. Also notice. Hannah mentioned. Daniel at the elevator landing sent me over. That tiny phrase is golden on a busy observation deck. It tells Marcus. Hey, I'm already part of the top of the rock family. Suddenly the whole deck is on your team. And the simple line. What's the best angle on the Empire State Building today? Confident, soft, polite. A small open question is the gentlest way to invite a whole Rockefeller Center skyline ritual. Use these reactions everywhere in Manhattan and beyond. Hannah walks the wide open-air top deck of Top of the Rock from the south side rail back across the deck toward the north side glass rail, the fresh sky breeze gently lifting her hair, the wide skyline of Manhattan glowing softly all around her. The 70th floor of 30 Rock glows softly with golden afternoon light pouring over Rockefeller Center, the three open-air decks humming softly with friendly chatter from visitors along the rails. Right by the north side glass rail at the front of Top of the Rock, in a warm sunny spot with the leafy green rectangle of Central Park unfolding far below and the wide silver curve of the Hudson River glowing in the west, stands James. A friendly man in his 40s with kind eyes, dark curly hair, warm fair skin, and a wide easy smile, wearing a plain dark navy short-sleeved observatory staff shirt under a plain dark navy Top of the Rock-style jacket, gently wiping down a clear glass viewing rail with a clean cloth, a few other visitors at nearby rail spots lifting their phones and enjoying the open-air Central Park view.
Hi. Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. Marcus at the South Side Rail sent me over. This is my first afternoon at Top of the Rock and he said you're the man for Rockefeller Center tips.
Marcus sent you? Then welcome to Top of the Rock. 20 years working in Rockefeller Center observation decks, and a first-timer with curious eyes is still my favorite kind of visitor. What can I do for you?
James. What's the best way to see Central Park from up here?
Beautiful question. Okay. Here's how locals see Central Park from Top of the Rock. First, walk to the north side glass rail right here on the 70th floor open-air top deck. Then lean gently against the rail and look straight north over Manhattan. Central Park unfolds like a long green rectangle right beneath your feet, the Hudson River glowing silver in the west, the warm afternoon light pouring over Rockefeller Center. Take 20 quiet minutes. That's a perfect Top of the Rock afternoon.
That sounds magical, James. Is Rockefeller Center always this lively up here?
Pretty much. Rockefeller Center is the beating heart of Midtown Manhattan. Shops, restaurants, ice rinks in winter, the famous Golden Plaza below. Top of the Rock sits right on the top of the 30 Rock skyscraper. Locals on lunch breaks, tourists with cameras, families with kids. Everybody passes through this observatory. That's why Top of the Rock stays warm and busy from morning to night.
Wow. And the north side glass rail. Is this the best free spot to see Central Park and the Hudson River?
Most warm afternoons, yes. Right along the north side rail, fresh sky breeze coming in gently, the leafy green rectangle of Central Park just below, the wide silver curve of the Hudson River glowing softly to the west. Some days a hawk glides over Central Park right below the rail. Some days a small line of visitors waits just behind. The open-air feeling is part of Top of the Rock. Free, all afternoon, every afternoon.
That's amazing. Where do locals actually stand when the north side rail is full?
Great question. When the north side rail fills up, locals drift to the northwest corner of the open-air deck. The cozy one with a clear view of Central Park and the Hudson River together. Or they take the small staircase down to the 69th floor middle deck and find a quiet spot at the north side rail there. That's the second best free view spot in all of Rockefeller Center. Go stand. Take 20 minutes. I'll keep wiping down the rail.
Wow, James. Thank you so much. You just made my whole afternoon at Top of the Rock.
Stand warm, look slow, and come back to Rockefeller Center anytime. Every afternoon at Top of the Rock is a different New York story.
Wonderful. Hannah just rode the elevator high above Manhattan to one of the most famous observation decks in all of New York City. Top of the Rock at Rockefeller Center. And used 5 tiny, polite phrases to score the best free view spot of the day, the picture-perfect angle on the Empire State Building, and a personal afternoon plan from James at the North Side glass rail. Notice. The biggest phrase of the day was, "Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day?" It worked perfectly with Daniel at the elevator landing. The words, "the best free view spot of the day," are the secret. They work at any observation deck, any rooftop, any viewing platform, anywhere in the world. Politeness plus asking for the best free view spot of the day equals friendly observatory workers turn into guides, friends, and personal skyline tours. At Top of the Rock, at Rockefeller Center, in Manhattan, in any city, in any country. Okay. Now it is quiz time. Quiz time. When Hannah stepped out onto the open-air top deck of Top of the Rock, she could have just said, "Where is good?" Or "What can I see?" Instead, she used one little phrase that turned a packed open-air observation deck into her personal Top of the Rock view tour and scored her the best free view spot in all of Rockefeller Center. What was that magic phrase? A. Where is good? B. Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day? C. What can I see? Write A, B, or C in the comments right now. I read every single comment and I will reply to let you know if you got it right. Amazing work today, everyone. Now you have 5 powerful phrases that will turn any observation deck and any friendly observatory worker anywhere in the world into a smooth, warm, beautiful moment. Could you recommend the best free view spot of the day? What's the best angle on the Empire State Building today? Could you recommend the best second deck view? Where do locals actually stand? What's the best way to see Central Park from up here? Remember, Top of the Rock on top of 30 Rock at Rockefeller Center in Midtown Manhattan has been the heart of the New York City skyline since 1933. The 3 open-air decks high above Manhattan, the 360-degree view of the Empire State Building, Central Park, and the Hudson River, the gleaming glass rails, the fresh sky breeze blowing over Rockefeller Center. With these 5 phrases, you don't just visit Top of the Rock. You become part of the story of Rockefeller Center. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe to Easy English with Emma. It seriously means the world to me. And next time, Hannah is going to walk a few blocks south from Rockefeller Center and ride the subway down to the Lower East Side of Manhattan for a real New York City lunch at one of the most legendary delis in all of New York City. Katz's Delicatessen. The world-famous Lower East Side Deli on Houston Street, serving its iconic hand-carved pastrami sandwich since 1888. Wait till you hear the one polite phrase Hannah uses with a friendly Katz's Delicatessen counterman that turns a packed deli line into her personal Katz's pastrami tour and scores her the legendary hand-carved pastrami sandwich of the day. You will use this exact phrase the next time you want the best sandwich at any deli, anywhere in the world. See you next time. Bye-bye.